Good morning. Starting out with a hill climb out of camp. It got really busy last night. After sunset, there were a bunch of people that came in. They started setting up right as I'm trying to go to bed, so that took a while. And then somebody in a van rolled in at midnight, so they're making a bunch of noises. They set up. Somebody hiked into camp early morning at 4:30, and then woke up some other people, and they were conversing for a while. And I'm just like, dude, everybody's packing up way early, making as much noise as possible. Pots and pans are clanging, unfurling tarps, banging tent stakes. One person has a severe coughing fit. Had rough sleep last night. Yeah, steep uphill this morning. Tons of uphill today. It's gonna be hotter than yesterday, and I haven't slept. It's gonna be a little rough. Trail's a little better now. I just stopped at a little water source for a minute. Didn't even pull the camera out, but it was kind of a swampy marsh area, hard to collect from. It's kind of a pain in the butt, so I just got a little bit. Try to get me to the next one, which is about 5 miles or so up further. There's a grouse ahead of me. I wasn't quick enough with the camera, but he was totally covered in dirt. He was just taking a huge dirt bath, and he shook a lot of it off of him. But he's still really, really dusty. Here's the Alex Hole Spring. Because the last water source was so difficult to collect from, it's basically been a 12.5-mile water carry. I gotta fill up here. There's been tons of bugs out here last, I don't know, a week or so at least. But it's never been such a bother that I have to put the bug net on yet. They haven't been flying up my nose or anything. They're just constantly buzzing around in your face. Today's been a lot of kind of short pop-ups, ups and downs, but definitely seems more like an uphill grind kind of a day. There are some nice bits of trail today. It's extremely hazy, but I can definitely see Mount Shasta. We're up north of it. I can definitely make it out. I don't know how much you guys can tell. It's right there in the haze, though. I was hearing some more cowbells for a bit, and they sounded kind of close, but now I haven't heard them in a little while, so I think we passed them. I don't think we get to see any cows on trail today. We finished a couple miles of descent. Now we got a couple miles of climbing. It is hot. Even in the shade, it is hot. Sweating like crazy. Well, I just got done going through this blowdown. That was kind of fun. But then, right at the end, I ripped a hole in my pants. So I may need to get new pants when I get this new sun hoodie. I've been taking a break here at the border. This means we are 100% done with the state of California and we are moving on into Oregon. Feels really good to be into the next state. And from here, I'm changing my plans a little bit for my destination. I think I'm gonna go 1 mile further. There's a water source and a road crossing. Dirt road at least, but got about 2.5 miles of uphill. And then 2 miles of mostly flat-ish, I think. And then we'll be there. I can hear thunder from this little cloud right here. Hope the weather doesn't get too bad. There was no rain or nothing in the forecast. Clear, sunny, and hot, continuing as per usual. Got some storms building over there. Storms over there. A storm above me. Doesn't look to be moving off anywhere. It's just kind of sitting right here. There's nowhere better place to be than on top of a ridge. And I still got like 2 miles, 2.5 miles or something like that to camp. The rain is dumping down over that way. So far, we're just far enough away from it. We made it to camp, dodged the weather. There's just some afternoon pop-up storms that went around us, luckily. And it's in the same forecast for tomorrow, so I kind of got to get into town before like 4 p.m. or so, and I should be safe. But yep, tomorrow is town day, getting into Ashland. I think that's going to do it for here. I'm going to finish up my last dinner and some of my last snacks. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. A nice, decently quiet night last night. It was just a deer roaming around my tent and stuff, making a little bit of noise. But today we got like 22-ish miles. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be getting off at and trying to figure out where I can get a ride or something up to Ashland, but we're getting into Ashland today. And I don't know what the terrain profile looks like. I haven't looked at it, but I don't think it's going to be too crazy with ups and downs here, hopefully. I just topped up at that stream crossing there. There's a couple people sleeping nearby, so I wanted to stay quiet. But the next water source is like 7 miles from here, I think. And so far the terrain has been really nice and easy. $1,700 miles. Working our way up this big uphill for the day, a couple more miles. And then it's all downhill, all the way down to the road. We're almost to the top of this climb. Nice little valley view. We got cows down there I can hear. And we got Mount Shasta up to the right, hazy in the distance there. There's the top of the climb. That was a pretty good 3-mile uphill. Now we got about 12 miles left for the day, all downhill from here. I'm up at a little ridge where we kind of cross over to the next valley, and I was thinking of taking a break up here anyway. And we got some trail magic. 2 full coolers of sodas. I was just thinking I could use one. It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Done with the break. That was awesome. It looks like a little weather station or something up on top of that tower, a little radar dome. But that was cool. There's a lot of hikers that were coming up and chilling and getting drinks. Whew, that was a good break. So yep, back to the downhill. All the way down. It's been a pretty easy descent on down. Even has little pop-ups up hills. The grade overall going down is nice and gentle. Here's the crossing for the Mount Ashland ski road. Definitely quiet up here. Nice little views. Really hazy Mount Shasta is off there in the distance if you can see it. And it's hot. It's definitely about 100 degrees right now. There's looking at the trail back behind. There's a little water faucet here on this property that hikers can use. So I just filled up. There's a bunch of other hikers kind of lounging around there, so I didn't want to kind of pull the camera out around everybody, but I think that's the last water source for the day. From here, we're about 5 trail miles left, and then I don't exactly know where I'm going to get off trail to try to get into the town of Ashland. There's different jump off points, and I don't know if I want to hang out by the road, try to hitch or something, or try to get to the Callahan's Lodge. That seems kind of like the better option, but the lodge is a mile of Blue Blaze road walking to get to there. So we may have a total of about 6 miles left. I'll kind of play it by ear once I get down there. Trail's overgrown just a bit, and it is super hot. Wouldn't be surprised if it's 110. I'm at that point where you're just kind of droning along. It's hot, I'm tired. Got about 1.5 miles left till we hit the road. Alright, we made it. I'm at Old Highway 99. This is where the trail splits out. There's a little offshoot parking area, and I've got full cell service. So I just double checked with Uber and secured a ride right away. So a guy is inbound from Ashland and will take me right up there. So that was super quick and easy. My backup plan was from here, either try hitching. There's kind of little bits of traffic, but a mile of road walk will get you to the Callahan Lodge, and I hear that they've got a list of trail angels, so I could try it that way to try to get somebody to come down and pick me up. But either way, we got a ride already. So I'll check back in once we get up to the Ashland area. We made it. I'm all checked in to Best Western. It was 25 bucks for the Uber ride. That was super quick and easy getting in here. And now I'm gonna get cleaned up and then we'll go out and try to find some food. And now that we're a little cleaned up, right next door to here is the Oak Tree Northwest Bar and Grill. So I'm just gonna go walk right over there and go get a whole bunch of food because I am starving right now. Let's go. Back in the room, that dinner was excellent. I topped it off with a milkshake. I got a very full stomach and now I'm just feeling super tired. So I think I'm gonna sign off and that's gonna do it for today. I've also been thinking, I gotta keep reminding myself I'm in Oregon now. You spend so long in California. It was like, how far am I in? 3.5 months into this journey, and it's all been California, and now we're finally in the next state. So that's just kind of cool to think about. On the AT, you just kind of blow through one after the other of the states. You go through like 14 states. But, yeah, I think that's it. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one.